I don't really see a reason why not. Like, displacement, okay, but do you really care that much? You got a treant.
Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I mean, this is a best of one, so if there's ever a moment to bring out any cheese, the opportune moment to get that done.
Radiant team.
Trying to think of other cheese heroes that you could. And the movement speed buff as well is
10 seconds
gives
remaining.
You added Roshan capabilities, even though they have Alina, so they already have as much as they could want. But even in other regions, we've been seeing, I mean, in Southeast Asia especially, also you see like the offlane Marcy come in a lot more often. I think support Marcy is actually really weak right now with the disposed rebound being so incredibly close ranged. Does make it a little bit more dicey. Lich is a nice addition, especially with the Magnus RP play that you can go for. Also the Frost Shield, that's 60% physical damage reduction. Incredibly useful to have against Alina, who would otherwise burst out any core that you can pick up.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Yeehaw! Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Snapfire does work very well with, of course, also the treant overgrowth into kisses. Puck mid is also a possibility for exactly that reason, because that's a nice combination. Puck just gets the dream coil and the kisses come in to get the easy kills.
Radiant team
taking their sweet time. Okay, it's going to be a tide, as you mentioned. The minus armor is always nice. Even if you RP the tide, his Kraken shell will pop and he gets his ravage off. Then everyone can just walk away.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
And if you can get on top of the Lina, it's a good way to at least kill the Lina in a very quick burst. Which normally tends to be problematic for most other safe laners. Because Lina, if she survives even for a bit in the team fight, gets out of range, and then it's really hard to crush her. Considering they only have a Magnus that's really going to be until... it's going to be a Magnus Blink Dagger that needs to go for the chase. Ursa with the Blink Dagger, remaining. But the supports are not the best for chase. Mirana can chase, remaining. But it's...
Radiant team back.
You don't want to leap in.
Dire team pick.
Maybe you could go for the Pango as well.
What's it with?
No. I think it's the most played mid laner, actually, the Pangolier. Or at least top 3.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Not too bad of a Queen of Pain game. Ember? Oh yeah. Tusk mid. Let go. I think that mid Tusk could work. It's not necessarily... Well, it is a power, but it's not like a super empower, but it is pretty decent against... Bloodseeker mid, let's go. Grimstroke mid, let's tops and classic with the soul bind double. It's a good catch for the Lina. Oh no, I'm not saying that you're gonna kill Lina. It's a way to catch the Lina. But force. But they're definitely gonna need to get 4 staffs though to deal with this chase, because Team Flow right now with the Magnus, Ursa, Blink, Stone Spirit, Zip, Lich's slows added in. You gotta be careful with the Mirana Arrow. 4 staffs are definitely gonna be a necessity on UDV side, though UDV has such a easy team fight, I would say. You know, Ravage, Overgrowth, the Kisses, Rolling Thunder, even the LSA from the Lina as AoE. It's looking like a way easier to set up situation for you. And the plus is that these control spells that they have on Flow, on UDV are... So Storm can dodge them. Obviously, you need to be freaking on your A game to be able to dodge stuff like a Ravage or But they are definitely doable if you're like preemptively dipping away around the team fight to make sure that you dodge them. So they are pretty good, but... This game, where will it go? I think if they manage to like hold on Team Flow without losing the game until you get to a point where Storm gets, you know, level 25 Storm with the Aghanim Scepter, with the Shard, you get an RP play in, come in with all the lightning bolt damage in the world, definitely have a chance to win it in the late game as well.
Yes! Haha!
Side, green or red?
It's also going to be at least he's marked up that he's going to go for a Battle Fury Ursa. So any RPs means a frick load of damage that will be thrown into the mix. Then you got the RP plus the Empower buff, plus, you know, Storm's AoE. If they ever get caught, they can get shredded so hard. There's a bit of a fight looking down from top side. Spot up Shazam, and Lich is very quickly dead. Mercury is going to be a second. That's not the start that you're looking for, because Lina gets first blood. That's a scary sentence.
Plus the record.
30 seconds to battle. That's now definitely not a bad way to start out the game for your team. They're roaming around trying to get as many bounties as possible. The Ursa might need to be a little bit careful there, considering the Tide plus Snapfire. They got Gush plus Scatterblast, which is a lot of damage coming in. Gonna be able to pick everything up. Well, a 2-for-2 bounty rune trade, so at least in that regard, it's not too disastrous for team flow at this stage. And they're starting off with 3 heroes top side, putting the Ursa solo bottom. I guess they're looking to get the a kill secured. Oh, that sentry is just out of range. That is so sad. It would be very impressive if UDV was able to walk from the right side to the left, plant the ward, go back to the right side, wait for them to walk in. Yeah, that would have been very impressive if they were that fast.
Huzzah! Denied!
Yeah, but Magnus, I hate seeing off lane or a core Magnus sacrifice his own farm to buff up his other cores. I think that's most of the time a recipe for disaster. And if you are forced to walk close towards the Ursa every time to give him the Empower buff, it's going to be fairly problematic. I actually prefer him going for the Battle Fury this game. Because it's not going to look like it's going to be an early game anyway. You're going to go to late game. Almost certainly. They only have Lina for push on the Dire side. Your team has nothing for push whatsoever. Mid lane matchup, Storm versus Pango. You don't see too many Storms anymore in this match. It is a Mercury hero through and through, but the hero has fallen off pretty heavily. Most of the spirits actually have fallen off except for the Ember Spirit. You see Void too often. It does get picked up occasionally. Honestly, the times that I see it get picked up, it goes kind of ham. But it is, the spirits have... I guess most of them are not even that great at farming in this current patch. Like, Storm is a different hero, obviously, but Void Spirit tends to always lag behind in terms of net worth. Mercury is still looking pretty good, of course. Always constantly being able to reach. God, it's such a blessing for so many of these mid lane heroes. Like Storm without the water runes would just be crushed.
Dire structures are fortified.
They're so not gonna do that.
Stopped cold.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. You don't feed extra kills into Lina. She's gonna find her farm pretty much regardless anyway.
Huzzah!
The prize is mine.
It doesn't have pointing Kraken shell yet. Gonna try and survive. Top side, never mind, dropping very low on the Magnus. Does he stay alive? Yes, he does, but barely. Still had the magic stick in case it was needed with the... The top lane is starting to hurt with the added slow, and you can't really kill anyone because Lion X already has level 2 living armor. Going to be able to even help out the side lane wherever a gank attempt will come through.
KMP.
Are you kidding
They
me?
lost BB camp. Yeah, assembler.
And the XP advantage right there is pretty beneficial. Mercury was forced slightly further back than he would have liked, considering the water runes were both picked up by BB and there have not been any TPs towards mid. So what's the game plan here for both these teams? What are they aiming for? Is there a team specifically going for late game? Is there a team specifically going for the mid game? Yeah, the flow side do have a couple of cooldowns, but for the most part they have a Storm and an Ursa as their core, so they can pretty much fight whenever they have HP and mana available for them. But just one big plus, obviously. Lina has the same story, because she doesn't really rely on stuff like a Laguna Blade in that regard, but Overgrowth, Rolling Thunder, Ravage, Mortimer's Kisses, those are really heavy cooldowns on the ultis for UDV.
He disconnected.
For the people that are tuning in slightly later, this is a best of one tiebreaker between three teams. The only one that we don't see here is Xerxia. All these three teams are going to be playing to try and stay alive in Division 2 and not have to go through the qualifiers once again. Make it all the way in. Yeah. Also, you know, for money, because if you get eliminated, you make no money in the DPC. Just very sad for 3 weeks of effort.
Out of my way!
Denied.
It's actually a really good move from Mercury there. He used his, he immediately walked in mid, used his electric vortex and just got the damage in the Fango to make sure BB jumps back, and after he jumps back, Rolling Thundering aggressively again will be kind of useless. So he either had to make the choice right there to swashbuckle in onto Mercury and then immediately Rolling Thunder, or to back off.
Stupendous.
They don't have vision. Yeah, level 2 living armor, level 2 leech seed.
Cannot.
That's just a suicidal move if you're gonna head top. You also have to be careful of, as you mentioned, the TP from the Pango who has a haste room. You could also get hit by a TP coming up from the Snapfire. You know, cookie stuns coming into play with the shotgun blast. There's so many annoyances with quick rotations from.
Denied!
Nice drag back. They get the kill. The slow comes in. The Snapfire is on the dump, but there is Mercury. Thank you. Mercury almost takes down the Snapfire. It takes a little bit longer than we like. Trezam is going to get found out and lose his life. Mercury quickly snaps a courier while he's at it as well, dancing with BB and walking back towards. Never mind struggling significantly. CCY does have a little bit of farm with all the arrow kills that he managed here. Especially stacking up the ancient camp, which is going to be pretty huge for the Ursa once he got the Battle Fury. Actually, no, there's not a point in Empower. So once he's got the Battle Fury, he can clean that one up. Plus. Way better than the haste.
Radiant are scanning.
Double damage!
Oh, top side. That's DD gaming right there. Let's get him by the other side. Here comes BB. No rolling thunder though. Never mind. Won't be able to run away from KMP, but Mercury should be just fine. Not a catch to be made there. Actually, chasing for more. BB's got the rolling thunder.
Dire's middle
Walking up randomly onto the enemy's high ground is pretty scary. He's taking a heat of damage. And the arrow comes flying out. Is not going to connect, but Mercury just gets Laguna. Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts significantly.
Here I am! Zip! Where's the party?
Oh, if he gets the electric vortex catch, the arrow can connect. It flies through, but nice sidestep from BB. He's got the living armor level 2 as well, but it's not going to keep him alive this time around. Mercury did use most of his mana to get to that point, but the fact that the enemy spotted out that there were some neutral creep camp stacks, immediately Mercury is going to try and clean those out to make sure that they don't get stolen. Speaking of which, Lionex is there. Creeping nearby. Mercury is out of mana right now, and Lionex is coming in with the right clicks. Oh no, not the storm. One more right click. They drag him back and just barely. No, that's... I got very dicey right there. But in the meantime, while all of those shenanigans are happening, KMP's done with his Maelstrom after his Falcon Blade. He's at 5.6k net worth on the Lina. Top of the board, 1,000 gold ahead of anyone else in the server.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Stun lock is there with the Sentry Wood Vision, so the Mirana ulti's not going to help out. They smoke up on Flow. That could be a big kill, but it's... that kill was probably... They're looking to see if he's going to go for the Ancient Farm. Won't be able to spot him out, and they don't actually... They do have a Observer Ward that they could place if they want to scout the area. ganks. TNT. Well, he wants to pop the Ravage. The Ravage comes out. Cookie saw they're actually going in onto the ledge with the kisses coming through. Shazam is going to get taken down by Boomboy. And another kill. Yeah, but it was also a wasted smoke gang. So
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Zap.
oh, never mind. Top side, Overgrowth connects. LSA as well, just so quickly bursted down. Not even needing that Laguna Blade.
Amazing what
So
you
easy
found
pickings
lying
on to the Magnus.
Huzzah!
Gold and sweet.
And then he will finally start farming while Lina's 2k ahead of him, but then he'll finally start farming. Yeah, no, Lina's such a great. Honestly, I used to love Lina, but then I watched this patch. It's at least better than Nature's Prophet, to be fair. Nature's Prophet, Lina at least has like some LSA hits that you need to connect, and the Laguna Blade can be fun, but Nature's Prophet's just really dull. Sprouting a Rolling Thunder is pretty cool though.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And well, in the early levels, the body block with the treants, that's kind of neat. That's like
Radiant's bottom
really
tower
hard to
is
pull
under
off.
attack.
For me, that is really hard to pull off.
I'm getting a second wind.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Could steal anything, so that would be great. Coming in. Smoke broken, and they get spotted with the observer ward as well. They
Radiant's
know what's
bottom
coming.
tower is under
Never
attack.
mind's got the RP at the ready. They're even rotating more flow heroes towards top. Even the Ursa, for that matter. While currently TNT's the only one not in the vicinity for UDV.
Dire are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Gold for me.
The way these teams are playing, I don't think anyone actually wants them. It's just like puffing up their chest. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What you got? Yeah, he's got that big old belly.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom
Well,
tower
Mercury's
is under
KB is
attack.
getting very close to being done. Then he just has the biggest problem that a Storm ever has, and that is mana is that is valued right there.
Oh!
Actually surprised to not see as many Bloodstone Storm
Radiant's bottom
Spirits.
tower has fallen.
Looks like it should be very effective because you never run out of mana once you pop it. but Bloodstone is
Radiant's
just...
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
I mean, it's
is
better
under
than,
attack.
what was it? 5 null talismans and Blink Dagger or
Radiant's
something?
bottom tower is under attack.
That was dumb. That was so dumb.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
They're trying to push in the tower. There's coming through.
Radiant's middle tower.
Actually get a catch on the side. Boomboy is going to be caught. Your side just disengaged. Rolling Thunder has been used, but their inv is up. Meantime, and that's a Rolling Thunder on cooldown. That's a big cooldown taken care of.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
I'm over here.
BKB from Mercury is going in for BB rotations. Are they there? But there's not a good bounce just yet, and they need to disengage. Mainly because the only ones not there are the Ursa and the Magnus, which are their best AoE control damage heroes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Amazing what you'll find lying.
Okay.
Pop.
Oh, the RP play. Look at that clean damage coming through from Return Mercury. There actually does go to Arrow's going to connect onto KMP. The Chain Frost bounce as well. They're going to get the control in with the Sinister Gaze. There's no move from KMP to be made. Zip forward, pops the BKB. Where in God's name is the Ursa during all of that? Oh, that's... I think BB didn't even have Rolling Thunder available at that point yet, so a bit problematic. It's sad that they didn't kill off the Lina because they had like a perfect lockdown ready, but just missed the right-click damage coming out from the Earth. So that would have been big if they managed to secure it. But he wanted to go for the Tide, and to be fair, once the Tide pops his Ravage, it's kind of useless to go for him. It's like annoying. Need a little bit more focus on the correct targeting that situation. But that RP, 3-man RP with the Battle Fury Ursa with the power buff on it as well. The damage is immense coming out them in a brief amount of time. And once Lich gets himself the shard, he's going for the 4-staff right now. But if he gets the shard at one point, you also have the Lich being able to do a lot of work with the Chain Frost. Mercury Kai Assange, be Blink Dagger after his defusal. Never mind. Guarding Greaves, any interesting build-ups? These boys going for a Lotus Orb, which is pretty okay. It's good to get out of the overgrowth and yes, Spell Reflect, Laguna, and Gush, but for the most part, it's not a superb Lotus Orb game. Gleipnir is getting close actually, so that oh my god, KMP taking a lot of damage, and they immediately dip out on chasing for the Lina. Zipping from Mercury. Gonna get the catch on the KMP. Oh no, DP in time, and that's gonna be a huge kill secured. Lina is dead. They're gonna zip in for BB. The Pangolier roll. The arrow just barely misses, but that Ursa damage is too much. They will find themselves 3 kills now in their favor.
Radiant's middle tower
in the meantime, never mind pushing out the tier 1 tower in mid, or at least that is the game plan here, because they need to start taking objectives on the map as well. That push is so terrible.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The prize
The
is
problem
mine.
is their lineup is more of a counter initiation lineup than a playmaking, whereas Team Flow, they can, like, Storm dips in, everyone goes for Storm, then you jump them with the Blink RP. UDV don't really want to put their Lina in front. They don't want to put their Pango in front. They don't want to even put the Tide in front because he wants to get that Blink Ravage play. So I guess Snapfire is going to be the sacrificial bait every single time.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle
shimmying
tower
all the way
is under
through
attack.
towards the enemy side of the map, down towards their ancients again to make Lina doesn't get that free farm. But Sursa is pretty big. He's got the BKB now finished up as well, and the only thing that he has to fear in that case is going to be the overgrowth to hold him back once he enrages, once he pops the BKB.
Attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
So big, KNP can't even respond. BB comes in with the Rolling Thunder, but another big catch. Honestly, never mind on that. Magnus is finding so many huge catches. Mercury zipping in for TNT. Has the Electric Vortex in case TNT would want to go for the TP out, but now smacking away at his opponent. Don't really think that the Tide has a chance to disengage. Does have a blink in a sec. Oh my lord, he actually gets out of there. Mercury thought that farming the creeps was more advantageous there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just something extra for the effort.
Invisibility.
Honestly, oh, okay, but what? Doesn't have a rage yet. That is a good arrow onto Boom, making sure Snapper gonna get the cookie, and there's another on the three. Ursa's in trouble, gets the range out, trying to disengage, but the other side is gonna control him up. The kiss is coming in for the extra necessary damage, and that is a huge couple kills coming in for UDV that they desperately needed. Yeah, the Ursa didn't have BKB or his enrage off cooldown at that point, so that was a dangerous position to be in without bash. If he had the bash, you probably 100 to 0 that Lina right there. Yeah, without RP, be careful.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, never mind. He wants to go for another RP play. Probably a bit too risky this time around with your heroes still down for the count. Finally, they do manage to get respawned in time, but now all of a sudden the net worth advantage is back in favor of UDV, and Lina is again on top with a 1,000 gold net worth advantage. Ravage onto 2. Mercury is going to get controlled up. He actually
dual sceptered the Ursa while the Ursa was ravaged. That was weird.
Where's the
He actually
party?
anti-synergized himself on the tide. Not going to continue the bounce, but you find yourselves that victorious kill. You have to be careful because RP is still a possibility as well. No, he misses the jump onto the high ground. Can he get away? Slowed down. Doesn't actually take any damage. Roche up at 10. That second Roche is a big objective because a free shard for the Ursa is going to be absolutely massive. On the other side, Lena's one's kind of meh, I guess. Shard is actually really good. Tide and Snapfire are also not that bad. Shards to get. It's Tendrils of the Deep.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Haste!
We get another stalemate between the two sides now that Roche has respawned. Flo needs to be very careful because the Roche fight is something that they do not want to take against UD. Rolling Thunder in the pit, Overgrowth, Kiss coming out as well. The Ravage, it's all a lot of scary stuff.
Radiant are scanning.
They are going to smoke up with the Mirana Invis on
Dire's
top, looking
bottom
for an
tower
engagement
is under
here. They
attack.
spot out TNT momentarily. Get the blink back just in the nick of time. RP gets pump fake there. Skewer it back to the side. Over here needs to be careful. Mercury's actually going in trying to get the kill onto Sapphire, but Sapphire's got the mech. And Mercury now needs to dip out because his mana is gone. TP back to base. And it's BKB again on cooldown. To start Roshan.
Radiant's top
KP's
tower
already
is
in the
under attack.
pit.
Just what are you hiding?
Okay, does get spotted out with that Mirana arrow. Roche is half HP. It would be very nice if they had a shard right now on stage. Oh! Triple man Ravage coming out. Guildful as well on top. Mercury's got helping loading up the DPC available. Mercury is going to get stun blocked. He's secure.
Has been
Tries to
killed.
fight, but his team is out of there because they immediately got blown up by TNT. Great catch. Doesn't connect the horn toss, and that should be Sean secured in favor of UDV with the Aegis plus shard in their hands. And that is a great play coming out from T there. Superb Ravage into a superb
Dire's middle
Overgrowth.
tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen into the
Fire
dark.
will never go out.
Oh my.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Who spoiled that shot?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, he's going to be really annoying in any team fight shenanigans. The Ursa does not like anything that pierces BKB. Speaking of the Ursa, he's going to go
Dire's
get
bottom
himself
tower
the
has
Eye of Scotty. Always nice to chase down your
Dire's
opponents.
middle tower is
They
under
have
attack.
okay shielding. It's not great on the side of UDV, but
most likely Lina gets Satanic at one point
Dire's
anyway.
bottom tower is under attack.
It's a way to pierce the BKB with an added slow constantly.
Pain reservoir.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, it's not too shabby. Going for the Scotty next, and you finally have yourselves that HP item. And that's a scarier Scotty than the Ursa Scotty, because then you got the range turret mode that constantly keeps the enemy slow. I was thinking, you know, maybe you go for a nullifier or something along those lines to make sure that there's no escape possible once you get on top of the Lina. Mercury is going to Shivas, which is more healing reduction. I know that Trian does decent healing, but it's still not that much. And there's no... Okay, there is a Guardian Greaves on Snapfire, but...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Well, I think that they really need the Axe on Storm at this point. If it's not, or you know, the follow-up after the RP, it's make sure that the enemies, you know, get ready for the RP, because you can just zip in, pop the electric vortex. If the enemies walk anywhere closer to each other to like help out or go in on Mercury, you can get the RP play going in, and then in comes Ursa with this Battle Fury plus Empower, and then like 3 shots the entire enemy lineup. But you need more AoE control.
For the dead. Haste.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That's a big bait right there. Never mind, they really doesn't have the buyback available. Give him the screen though. Ursa can get himself away. Mercury, that's a big problem. Gets to sit back, he gets hit by the Ravage. Mercury, they actually don't focus him. Mercury still gets gushed down by TNT with that Blink Dagger Chasers. I'm trying to drag them back. Arrow is not going to hit the mark. A lot of unfortunate arrow whips this game for CZY, and that's going to probably be your top. At least tier 3 tower down. They do have a buyback on the Storm if they want to try for a play here.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Yeah, immediately after being caught out there, never mind, marks up after the Aether, I'm getting BKB. So that exact interaction doesn't happen again.
Bounty killing! Allies disappear.
Yeah, those, what, 2-3 really impactful RP plays this game that got back in the game. And afterwards, it started to dwindle significantly. Mercury, they get the DD pickup on CMP. Do they manage to take him down? The RP comes out. CMP is going to be taken down. No bad available. BB's gonna have to rolling Thunder out of there to try and get something done. TNT is gonna get taken down. A second kill coming in. They find 2 cores with Lena being the most important one. No ages available, no life available, and they even get the tier 1 tower towards mid. So a big recovery right there.
Radiant's bottom tower
Use their
is
RP
under
for it,
attack.
but is the Ursa that still shows that he can still do significant amount of damage if he gets the control on his side. Yeah.
Consider yourself lucky. A dead mother would have done much worse.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This is still absolutely terrible. Look how long it takes them to take down the tier 2 tower, fortification. No, a backdoor protection came in, so this was a really mistiming on the fortification.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, never mind. Man's greedy for more.
Look ravaged.
And Mercury, he's got the Shivas now. Please, for the love of God, get your ass. Such a good Ags
Prize
game.
is mine.
The enemy is always grouped up. You got RP. You got Ursa with Battle Fury and power. You got Lich with Chain Frost, who still doesn't have a shard. Why does Lich not have a shard? That shard is so freaking good.
Catch us if you can.
No, it's kind of when I see a Lesh and they don't buy
Dire's
shard,
top tower is
I'm
under
like,
attack.
dude, that shard. Why you do this? I mean, I guess that Snapfire can like one-shot his shard, which is the only downside. It does keep him distracted in the team fight, though.
Take us.
Oh, not again. Never mind. Four staffed. Took the low ground. BB. That is sadness right there. Jump in onto TNT. Here's a shard coming into effect as well. Those small little jumps from the air shock. You can't really pop your Ravage because it would be too much of a waste at that point.
Dire are scanning.
How is the game? Huh? How is the thing? I'm not playing. Do well. Yeah, playing.
It's actually surprising that Lena doesn't have bots this game.
Alms for the dead.
Kind of poor 24K net worth. Kind of poor. That is true. And you are right. She is frontlining, which is not what's supposed to be the case. But they're going to head into the pit. That's a free Aghanim Scepter. Okay, Storm would not mind getting that one. Then he can buy the shard himself and get himself a big wombo combo. Please don't use it, Ursa. Please don't use it.
Over here now.
Please. No, not the cheese. Not the cheese. It's the no. No, BS. Please, for the love of God, don't. No.
Is under attack.
I hate him so much. I hate him so much. What? He's at the his buy equipped Ags almost. He's almost at full like 17 slot. Give it to Storm. Mercury's poor as hell.
Vanish.
Screw you, peasant. Mercury. What's up, Lionx? Does need to be careful because overgrowth is pretty nasty. Gleipnir. I mean, even the Abyssal Blade now on the Pango.
Dire's
Here's
middle
the
tower is
BKB.
under attack.
Huzzah!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's gonna be. So he has an Aether Lens now, so you
Dire's
can roll,
bottom tower
like
has
rolling
fallen.
thunder next to someone. Then you can hit them with the abyssal. That's weird. Value right there. He actually went for the rolling thunder duration talent, so we're not going to get any fun, you know, Aghanim Scepter, Pangolier, rolling thunder shenanigans, unless he gets that like level 27, 28.
Money to burn.
Gold and sweet. Haste!
Radiant's got a timeless relic and Storm's playing with the ceremonial robe.
Radiant are scanning.
Yes, very. Oh my lord.
Vent.
Okay, you just got it delivered, you bastard. They're gonna got that damage coming out onto the top. Team gonna get taken down. Does have a buyback available, and then backing off. Mercury's actually out of mana. Does still have the cheese, the Gouda. Bloodstone after that, then. Trying to not get annoyed. No, he marked away from Northwood Gans and he wants to get Scythe. I mean, Scythe is really good, but still. So is Ags. Have RP on your side.
Ha!
Oh yeah,
Dire's
100%.
top
That's
tower
what you
is
need
under
to. And
attack.
in the next Roche, it's gonna go to Lich because AOE Sinister Gaze is good. Actually, Magnus Axe is also kind of weird. Yeah, it's actually really good because you also
Dire's
do
top
that,
tower
like
has
you
fallen.
drain mana from everyone, so you've got AOE mana drain. And you can cast spells while channeling it. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's kind of OP. And now I'm thinking, Lich, Aether Lens, Blink Dagger, Ags, go. Oh, and if you add in like a Grimstroke in, you're getting double chain cross. No, because the Ursa's being stun-marked, doing everything. He's trying to disengage all the stuff. He's getting these enemies down from Ricky. Actually, the Ursa jumps back in with the blade that we're trying to go to Lina. Lina's so heavily slowed. Lina then gets back, gets mine, gets in control, drags them all together. They finally grouped up. The enemy damage coming through. It took a while for them to get down to him, but they finally managed to shut this down. That fight, Lina could not move an inch. Thanks to the impeccable amount of slows coming out from that Lich.
And jump like but it's like
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
yeah,
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, at this point, why do you have a Falcon Blade still? or bots. You know, in that fight he was just completely stopped in movement thanks to the Lich spam.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
We got level 25 now on the Ursa, so you got the overpower, the extra attacks, the overpower attacks always nice. Stone Spirit's got himself the Scythe device, so you got the Hex for the backline. But yeah, that previous fight was so rough for UDB. It was just all over the place.
Huzzah!
Yeah, he's got axe.
Haste!
Can pop his enrage while he's stunned. That's superb. 18-second cooldown on his enrage as well. Then you get out of that one, you have Earth Shock, which means you still don't die.
Gold and sweet.
Yeah, he's the only one that actually does any damage, because Mango does 0 damage. Tide does less than 0 damage, and the supports are, yeah, same story. They do no damage. It's all Lina. It needs to be at least a Silver Edge, but preferably a Daedalus. Oh my god. Yeah, Timeless Relic is like the best freaking item, tier 4 item in the game. It's not even close. Even as a Scythe of Vice, he gets a debuff duration improvement. Oh, debuff, yeah, 20% debuff duration on it. Debuff duration of Sheep's Guard, get it. My god. Mercury is tilting me. Nonetheless. If he gets axed, the big question is he going to buy Shard? You don't get Shard from Roche. No, you don't get an Aghanim Shard from Roche. That's Refresher Shard. The Aghanim Shard is the second Roche. And they gave that one to Ursa because it's obvious. Actually, did they? I think so. Did they get all 3
Dire's
Roches?
middle barracks are under attack.
No, second Roche went to Lina. Yeah, and then they... and then, they got Tendrils on Tide. He got the shards on the high ground. BB ulti. The champion for more than Ursa. Yeah, that Ursa just does too much damage. He's gonna get mixed up. Can he get the damage in? RP's not gonna connect. Ursa's in trouble. BB tries to roll up out of there. He does get himself back. Ursa's dropping pretty low actually, but again, the Lika is getting control from the side. KB just doesn't have damage. Scythe is nice, but Daedalus is lacking severely. They buy back onto the Lich. They know Roshan is up. They're going to grab that one, and they're going to get themselves most likely the win afterwards. So close to killing off the Ursa, but just lacking damage.
Immortality!
And Tide just got destroyed in half a second. Tide actually has Anchor Slash affects buildings talent. He gets one shot by Ursa every time and decides to go for the tower damage. Anchor Smash affects buildings instead of just cracking shell for damage block. rotate on the Nullifier. Man's got a dream. I don't know. To get rid of the overpower buff.
Dire's
Your
bottom
skill
tower
here.
is under attack.
Tier 3.
I assume you can also get rid of the tripling buff, right? Well, they do have a free Ags on Mercury. Buy shard, buy shard, buy shard, buy shard.
Just leave it. Yeah, just leave it. Let it down. Let it down into the left.
Search for the dead.
Take us.
Invisibility.
Radiant are scanning.
Well, they're ready to knock further buildings down. There's only the bottom set of racks still left standing on UDP side. 44k, 45k net with advantage. KNG is marked up. He wants to get bots 1 and bots 2. Yeah, there's just no damage coming out from UDP at this point. I guess the big plus with the nullifiers being built up on the Pangolier and the Tide is that they can get rid of the Frost Shield. Because I think that's also like a super huge deal at this point. Frost Shield, 70% damage reduction from the Lina. It is pretty immense. Yeah, but Nullifier still is on you when you pop BKB, right? I think it works.
Over here.
Now, maybe if you pay that well attention. Another missed arrow by CCY, but who cares? And then just a full-on smackdown. Ursa says, nom nom nom, crackable, no buybacks available on the 3 dead heroes. We'll even drag back the Tide. Great catch, never mind. Honestly, he's had, like, his court tosses have been absolutely good. Absolutely horrible. But his RP plays have been superb on the... Who do you think it deserves the MVP?
Dire
the
team
majors
back.
starting, you know, I'm gonna be like, guys, come on, infinite tiebreakers, please stop it,
Radiant
please stop it,
team
just
back.
lose. But yeah, Team Flow versus Xerxia again. As you mentioned, they have played against each other previously in the tournament, but that was in the earlier stages.
Dire
And
team back.
Xerxia has gradually gotten better along the
Radiant
lines.
team
They've had
back.
decent results against pretty A-OK teams. They took a map of Army Geniuses. One of the only two teams that took a map of Army Geniuses. The other one was Polaris. They, as you mentioned, took a map off of Team Flow previously, and they
Dire
2-0'd
team
UDP. So definitely a team that you need to be a little bit wary of in terms of their position on the standings is not necessarily where I would rank
Radiant
them at
team
all.
pick.
Lena.
Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Behold the horn of madness.
Hey, it worked the first time.
10 seconds remaining.
It's that
5
simple.
seconds
Displacement
remaining.
gaming. It's okay. That's an interesting choice that they go for the Undying there.
Dire team back.
Yeah, it's a hero to guard Alina. There are obviously other options as well, but the Undying is
Radiant
pretty good
team
against the
back.
Magnus. Does have one moment where you got to be careful, obviously, in the laning stage,
Dire
depending on
team
where the
back.
lane is situated, because you can easily get dragged back into no man's land. And with the Rubik, if this is a 4-position Rubik, that is, it could be very deadly, because you have the lift up, drag back into skewer underneath the tower, and then you get cracked.
Radiant team back.
Yep. Then add in a Pudge Hook, because why not? Doubtful against Alina, though. Though, last game it just did not work out whatsoever for UDV on the Lina.
10 seconds
Don't think
remaining.
that necessarily would mean that it, you know,
Dire team
Team
back.
Flow will be able to manage to shut down Alina again.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I mean, it's pretty much while you can still run the Lina in this patch. Might as well pick it every single time before the big changes come in and knock the hero into oblivion. Maybe we get the magic damage Lina back.
Radiant team
I did
back.
not watch the finals, but I do know that at the beginning of this patch, a lot of people actually ran the mid magic damage Lina, like the Aghanim Scepter and Shard and stuff. They just stopped considering safe lane Lina was so much better.
10 seconds remaining. 5
Seen
seconds
a decent amount of
remaining.
Faceless Void bans. Not too many picks though. It is an annoying hero to deal with, to be fair. Other options here. I mean, Team Flow have just only given away possibly their offlane duo, because Rubik can also be a position 5. It's not 100% known. Xerxia most definitely have secured their safe lane duo.
Radiant team pick. Dire
The
team
puck ban actually leaving the co-op in this time. It's another Lich game. We saw how effective that Frost Shield was last game. 70% damage reduction against Alina is pretty good.
Seconds remaining.
Time to get ourselves a
5
Shadow
seconds
Shaman.
remaining.
Demonic Purge, let's go. Shadow Demon, not Shadow Shaman. Sorry, my bad. It's a lot of value. Maybe a save as well for the Lina could be a nice addition. I think OD, even though I think if you go Lina and OD, you're probably going to lose.
Dire
But
team pick.
Shadow Demon could
Radiant
save you in that regard. It is going to be the Doom. What? Okay, so no. I understand. It's tiebreakers. Now you pull out the big guns. Now you pull out. Okay, how many techies have they played? They have played 2 times techies with a 100% win rate. AKA Xerxia knows what they're doing.
5
100%.
seconds remaining.
Guaranteed. This game's in the bag. It's a dangerous lane, though, against the Doom techies because they have a lot of burst damage. That's a hero Team Flow love to play. The Bristleback coming in. No. But it's what you're gonna get.
10 seconds remaining.
Lina gets Silver
5
Edge.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, no, but that was the Lina build we will not talk about. Lina normally gets a Silver Edge, especially this game should be getting a Silver Edge. Because they're...
Radiant team ban.
Even first couple of levels, it's pretty dangerous for the Bristleback.
Dire team ban.
Against the techies Doom. Same for the Lich. Like, if the Lich walks out of position and gets hit by the techies with his... yeah, it's easy kills on the Lich if he walks out of position.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Sniper always looks awful. No, it's just it's a really strong hero, especially in Western EU and Eastern Europe. They run it a lot, like a stupid amount. But I just despise the hero because it's so dull, so boring.
Radiant
I mean, that sounds
ban.
pretty nice, but now that you can just, you know, guarantee that you're gonna get the headshots with his second spell, kinda lame. Storm banned out, Batrider banned out. Both
remaining.
sides looking most likely for a mid laner. And last
5
pick is for Team Flow,
remaining.
Xerxia. I mean, they have enough tools for the Bristleback, right? I assume Doom is going to try and focus his Doom onto the Magnus, and Lina is going to Silver Edge the Bristleback.
Dire team pick.
I mean, they're level 6. Timing is really strong on Team Flow. RP, Chain Frost, Spell Steal from the Rubik. They're actually going to go for the tiny last pick. So that's going to be the old classic mid-tiny. Lots of damage coming out. And it should be just A-okay. Honestly, I really like their lineup. They've got everything they need. They've got damage for the team. Lena can kill off a Bristle at most stages of the game. The attack speed for Team Flow is also pretty slow to kill off a Tombstone, which could be a problem. Any spirits that are nice?
Sniper.
Not really.
Choose
They're gonna
your
go for
hero.
the sniper. The dullest of the dullest. Okay, so they're playing pretty much with a false safe laner, right? Bristleback's gonna get that axe, be a bit more utility gain, and Mercury is gonna farm like crazy on that sniper and be the actual right. Or I mean, Team Flow's got really solid team fight, which I do always enjoy. And they have Sniper, which works. Reason. Though I am gonna go with Xerxia. I think their timing will probably hit a little bit soon. Their lanes are looking really strong. They have 100% win rate on techies, so can't doubt the techies. Some decent. They're actually really good Rubik spell steals this game. That's one plus that they have. Gonna go with Search. I think as a team in general, I think they're slightly better than Team Flow.
Too bright.
Prepare for
So
battle.
I think the drafts are pretty even. I don't like the Bristle. I do like the Sniper. On the other hand, I think the main two cores of Search are really freaking strong. But I think that I like the Magnus Rubik combo a little bit more than the Undying Doom and Techies. So it's kind of 50-50 for me, but I'm gonna go with Xerxia because I don't know. I like their lineup. I like their players. I think they're very capable. Oh. I'm so biased, it's unreal. They have a Techies, bro. How can I not be biased towards Techies? Also, Shazam starts it off with placing the sentry ward on the camp, and it's probably gonna get counter warded as well.
Burns.
That is so. Who does that at this stage in the game?
That wasn't too bright.
The battle begins.
Well, there's the fight for the bounty runes. It should be just a 2-for-2 trade. Shazam's taking some damage. Rapido doesn't want to pop the Scorched Earth and charge him down, obviously. Probably not result into too much anyway, but this lane, yeah. I'm gonna have to ask you the question, which lane? Which lane are we gonna have to pay our most attention to? I 100% agree. Techies it is. Bottom lane, let's go.
pure skill. I love the fact that minefield sign does nothing. It's just there. Effect radius 500 for what? Good to know. Then the enemies know. Okay, don't walk here. There are bombs here possibly that we can see. Doesn't hide anything anymore.
Denied.
Actually, it does something. I'm blind. Yeah, as long as you see them. Can you pop that, like blast in, pop the minefield and then 3 bombs, or don't you have enough time? God, that's so much spamming. I honestly don't ever watch techies that much, mainly because I'm not freaking suicidal. But I also don't see too many minefield signs being used. Now, well, the only bot mines you have are the proximity mines, so you don't have like the big schlacking mines that you used to. The big stacks, the green ones. And you kill an enemy core. I mean, Bristle could also die. Unless he gets magic armor.
Dire's courier has been killed.
It's Lena and Undying. What's the Magnus supposed to do here?
That wasn't too bright.
Come on up. Yay. Kill the second one, shockwave.
Spoke again. Rolling out.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh. Shazam, bottom lane.
Radiant's middle tower
Gonna get gone
is under
off.
attack.
She's gonna get taken down. And first blood gets secured. Doom also has the heal creep, which is so freaking good. Bombi. Yeah, that one is really stupidly good. It's not as broken as the previous one, because that one also gave you like the mana regen aura, which is yeah.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, you want some of this, eh?
Radiant structures
G in
are
mid.
fortified.
He's gonna go in for Mercury. There's gonna be the jump in. The toss up. A little bit of a mistake there, but Mercury is gonna get taken down. Bombi should be able to finish him off with the right click, and indeed, the kill gets secured. Shazam trying to pick up the water rune. I'll make sure that JG will not be able to refresh his bottle there, but a great move from Bombi. A nice kill secured onto the sniper, who was getting a little bit ahead of himself in that mid lane matchup. Yeah, Rupido's just there. Heal, back to full. Harass, heal, back to full. Oh, Jaja got cliffed. He's got the tombstone and he used it to farm the neutrals. I mean, the decay level 1 does 0 damage.
I stoke the furnace with your corpse.
I know the heroes I play. Because it's way more fun to watch him still being flipped. Oh, he's gonna get dragged back, and Mercury should be able to get that kill secured. he does get the kill secured, but it's still Xerxia with a 1k lead because they got a free kill onto the Bristleback. And while they were so long distracted, Karma's just farming. Look at Rupido's farm. Look at that net worth. What?
That wasn't too bright. That wasn't too bright.
God, the top 2 net worths already like 800 gold ahead of their opponents. Sure. JG struggled a little bit, but that's to be expected. Tiny is a hero that, well, now he's level 6, so now he gets armor, but innately he has 0 armor because he has 0 agility gain. And that's actually hilarious. Because if you press on him, you see that the hero has 0+1 agility right now, and that's because he has an iron branch. Sadness. Yeah, but plus 10 armor, and he doesn't get destroyed as hard as he previously did. She walking towards mid. Mercury needs to be careful. He does have infused raindrops though, but there's way too much magic damage between them.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Well, Bombi is just having a little bit of a scouting fight with Trizam there in the jungle. Honestly, Bombi can be anywhere on the map and no one really wants to touch the techies. Stacking the ancients plus the neutrals. Shot, Mercury. Dead shots. Map. Kill secured. And Tombstone as well. That's going to be extra money coming in for Mercury. And now they want to go for Karma, but CCY, is he fast enough? Oh. Headshots. Headshots. Oh my god, this is so dumb.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There is a brace in the sand.
Map. Stupid duck sounds. And nothing you can do. Slowly but surely getting taken down. It's actually, as you mentioned, really big. Going for the Mask of Madness on the sniper. Vito's gonna go Hand of Midas as his first item. So not as we saw previously. Who was that again? Miracle, who went for the Crimson Guard build.
Are scanning.
And Rupido is just bullying the Bristleback, who does have himself the Vanguard now, but honestly Rupido is so much scarier than his opponent at this stage, especially with the rotation coming in. Shazam. There is no Scorched Earth, and Rupido is not taking any damage because of heal, but they are gonna... Yeah, Shazam should die. Nice dodge there. Mercury, come on, duck shots. Doomstone's annoying. Bristle needs to clear it. Shazam is going to get taken down. The Doom gets thrown out onto the Bristleback. Mercury actually needs to be careful because he's going to get jumped here. He's got the Tombstone creeps on him as well. And that is such a big turnaround coming in. Bombi with a double kill because Techies is amazing. The best hero in the game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
JG's walking in, and that should be the kill onto the Bristle. Shazam is going to be next. Bombi's got another sticky bomb. And Shazam, there's no real running away. This tier 1 tower will be lost after they spent so much effort to defend it. They lose everyone in the process, and most likely the tier 1 tower to be while Karma is just farming top lane. The moment I look at Karma, he just Laguna Blades a creep, but okay.
Radiant's bottom tower
Just to
is
keep
under
those
attack.
fiery soul stacks up. Bristle is going to farm the Ancient stack, and it's a pretty juicy one at that. That should get him closer to... He almost has his brown boots, but... Axe is going to be a necessity on the Bristle for the extra armor reduction so that you can hear more sniper headshots coming into play.
Is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Also not that close.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Depends on the item build. You know, if you get Echo Saber.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
No, like a Chad. He made those stacks. They're his. Not any core stacks. They're his stacks. He got the mech almost done as well. Because he gets the mech, Rapido doesn't have to get it. Rapido can go for the PKB blink. It's so nice to see like specialist players, because a lot of teams have like defaults. We play the meta heroes, but some teams just have that specialist in a very strange hero that they tend to pick. I mean, Xerxia also has the position 5. They play Jaja on the Willow, right?
Wasn't too bright.
Gonna go attributes? That's the big question.
Wasn't too bright.
Top side. Jaja drops the tombstone. He's gonna walk up to the Bristle, but now he needs to turn it around again. Just trying to keep him away from the tier 1 tower. No, none of his teammates are TPing. And Karma, he's going for bots. So he went Falcon Blade, Maelstrom, next item bots. And that's kind of what I was missing in the previous best of 1 that we saw. Lina just was not able to join his teammates. And in this case, in this game, that is their game plan. They want to have the Lina involved in as many fights as possible. Afterwards, Silver Edge, the extra break, and mobility's sake. Because the lockdown on Team Flow is not great. They have a decent one, but it's all reliant on the Magnus getting a catch.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh, catch onto Mercury. That's the Blink Dagger reveal, but he didn't get the toss back. In comes Rapido charging forward. The RP onto 2 by Nevermind, but he's going to go for the straight TP immediately afterwards. We'll get the TP out of there, but it is still Mercury dying. And an RP has been used in the process.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Still going PKB.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yep, that's a nice massive Pidus. He just needs to get his raised dead army ready, and then, you know, while the entire enemy is gone, he just starts pushing down tier 2 towers.
D9.
Bombi's got the mech now to be delivered. It's going to take a little bit longer with the shard because of Chain cross throw now. Jaja gonna get quacked up. JG. The control onto Mercury. Actually needs to continue because the Tombstone is still there. The Avalanche as well. Mercury's dropping low. Big kill
Dire's
secured,
top
and
tower
again
is
Mercury
under
dies. The snipers died a grand total of 4 times already.
Look out for
That wasn't too bright.
I just want to say, UBV, if you're watching, bad techies. I don't know. Eating dinner? Eating very late dinner? Licking their wounds from the previous game? That is true. Because there's still a chance that we get ourselves infinite tiebreakers.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Another kill, and that is how are you gonna rectify this? Like,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
yeah,
fortified.
it's the Radiant ward. They just spotted him while walking there. Catch, Stewart. Avatos. Throws 3 as well, so the Avalanche can't get stolen. JG, gonna get away. Jake Frost bounces, and JG will get taken down. The Tombstone needs to be cleared up as well in the process. Cash actually wants to defend the Tombstone. Karma TP's in with the boss, but the RP onto 3. Never mind, gets the control, has the skewer as well. Misses the timing. Repeater box to DKB. Karma, however, is going to get popped by Mercury. And Rapido with the TP out will be able to disengage, but that was a great catch coming out there from Nevermind, and a huge team fight finally in the favor of Team Flow.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
There's a little bit of a deep engagement there from Zershan. Nina is close to the Shadow Blade, which is going to be a nice addition. Bombi continues farming kills together with JG because it's a techie. Still doesn't have a shard though. That's when he can solo kill almost everyone on the enemy team.
Are you kidding me?
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is falling.
Oh, Bombi! Bombi's not dead. Jump forward! Oh lord, that is so sad. Skewer back comes in, but the Chain Frost actually doesn't bounce because of it. And there's so much anti-synergy coming out from the Team Flow side. Sam will get taken down by the creeps, actually, of all things. But yeah, Mercury, again, just getting tossed right on top of the techies that is about to die pretty much anyway. And then easy pickings. Great catch from JG, but this sniper has now died 6 times. It's almost half the deaths of the Team Flow side. It is entertaining. I'm actually impressed. I thought he was out of range with the toss there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bombi's the strong one. And Karma doesn't have a BKB yet, so in a team fight he can't really do a lot of actual
Dire's
fighting.
top tower is under attack.
It's more instant jumps, kill off the enemy supports, fall back on Xerxia until Lina gets Silver Edge BKB. You also have the Doom of Rupido, who is going for his
middle tower
Octarine next. He's got the 8 villains done. He's got the show. This is such a fat Doom. And he's sticking with the raised head as well, just for farming purposes. Needs to be because there is a sentry in the vicinity. Okay, JG tried to get a catch, but no one in the trees. The smoke broke. And, where otherwise could he be? And there, we've got the Echo Saber now on JG done. He's also going for the Silver Edge, so you're gonna have 2 Silver Edges to break that bristle.
That's for me.
Radiant are scanning.
Sorry, I got slightly distracted. Do you have a parrot by any chance? Thought so. Yeah, sometimes it tends to pop up in like the background of your sound, and you just hear.
Under attack.
Dharma is going to be heading in towards the Roche pit. Are they going to be able to respond at all, considering Roche is dying pretty quickly? Well, they're going to smoke up, but Roche is pretty much already gone before they reach the pit.
Immortality.
Mine.
Unknown does have an axe to being delivered right now, so the Bristleback finally has the item that he needs for a team fight. Well, they are just easily farming it up at the moment. Xerxia is out farming them though, with every minute coming through. They're just getting fatter and fatter. The plus of having a Midas plus Midas Doom, it's just you get so much money. Ban it. That's what you can do. Ban it. Or you lose because you don't ban it, and then it's really, really sad. I'm okay with neutral. Really sad can be really sad. Like, I don't want to reach that level ever, because you know, you sometimes read about people's lives and you're like, my God. You have it rough. You have my respect for surviving for so long. Oh, onto only Jaja jumping though, but he needs to be careful because the BKB from the Bristle comes out and the Techies is in a lot of pain. Both supports are dead. And the rest of Xerxia are just backing up. Actually, Karma wants to go back in. 2-man catch. Jump forward. Mercury, can he get out of there? It seems he can, but the Luna blade gets thrown out. But that's going to be the Aegis pop. Skewer onto the high ground. Rupido is clipped in the meantime. Lina as well. Karma is stuck on the high ground, popping up. Silver Edge break comes out. The Bristleback is going to still die. Hello, I got myself a crit. You know, something that we missed last game? A crit on Lina.
Here's frost in your eye. I gambled. You lost.
That's your skill, my friend.
Double damage.
Gotta sometimes have that,
Radiant's
that
bottom
Gaben
tower
love.
is under attack.
RNGesus on your side. Double damage, Lina. Oh, the lift up save. Can he get them away? Yes, he can. Tombstone does get dropped. Trav might not be so lucky. And he will get taken out. Actually, Karma needs to be careful as well. Karma's getting headshotted by Mercury. And no.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, the saddest little no right there. No. Why do they never get assassinates? Positive attribute? No. He's actually going full Daedalus on the sniper.
That wasn't too bright. That wasn't too bright.
They are actually evening out most of these fights, which is pretty impressive, considering the net worth advantage that Saoirse have. When in doubt, build both. Bombi's item build is massive. Guardian Greaves, Magic Stick, Shard. Right, go.
Dire are scanning.
We've only taken one tower on the side of Team Flow so far.
Death tax.
And Karma is still not done with the BKB. I think that actually Karma's marked up after the BKB. He wants to get himself an Aeon disc. I actually like that Karma went for the only one level in LSA because he's playing against Rubik and he's otherwise going to steal it. And the Hurricane Pike and the Force Staff. Great catch. CZY blowing up. Missile back going in, but doesn't pop his BKB in time, and there's going to be the kablooey bomb! Festo from Techies coming in. Gotta pop your BKB in time, because otherwise it's easy pickings. My god, that magic damage. BKB yet, but Laguna still does a decent amount on Laser Trouble. JG wants to get the jump in. Actually doesn't have the blink available just yet. Never mind, going in for the skewer play. Drag back JG, but
Radiant's bottom
already
tower
did.
is under attack.
That could have been a lot worse, but never mind. I don't think Bombi's throwing. That net width. He's creeping up to Nevermind as well. And yeah, Rupido's still huge. Got the full Octarine done. Cooldown reduction on Doom is a must-have. Such a long cooldown.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Mercury went for pretty much a glass cannon build. A bit more mobility with the Hurricane Pike, but he's got a Mask of Madness Daedalus. Like, all Mercury wants to do is everyone distracts the enemy and he just pops some heads with Take Aim. And it's successful so far. Like, Lina gets shredded by it because Lina needs, as you mentioned, BKB, Satanic, something more to, especially the BKB, because every single time this gets caught by Sinister Gaze and then Lina dies.
Money to burn.
Roche is up in 35. Heading out, crossing the river.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, the RP on to do, but never mind. But it's gonna get interrupted by Rubido. Does he get the full control in? Never mind. Actually, he's the one in trouble. And in comes Karma with the BKB finally available. Shazam is gonna get popped up and down. Jump in for more. But there is nothing to be gained there because the TP from the sniper was just in time. However, they are next to Roche, and Roche just respawned right in front of the Lina's face. Into the pit they go to secure themselves the Aegis plus shard. There is not really a counterplay possible, but that catch from Rubido there, with his shard added into the mix on the Inferno Blade, is super crucial to win them that team fight. Nothing. Yep. And to be fair, even with 70% magic physical damage reduction from the Lina, Glitch only has 1100 HP. So it is, you know, doesn't matter. The big difference is otherwise it would be 2 hits.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire structures are falling. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Silver Edge Lina, Tiny with Ags, going for his own Silver Edge soon enough. Against the god Bombi Techies.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now, no. So does Rubido. He's got his nullifier now done as well. So there's, I guess Sniper needs to get a shot because there is no force staff away. Toss back to JG. Control is there. Mercury gets cracked. Drag back coming out, but it's only off the charge. Everyone needs to disengage the Lina damage. My lord.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Triple buyback, they fall back, and they get nothing out of that triple buyback. The Tombstone making sure Nevermind can't blink. Everybody hurts. For this round, at least, you know, double. Another shot at the infinite tiebreaker. Depending on Xerxia versus UDV. Karma spots out a Lich. That's pretty fast. Oh, Doom gets thrown out, but a second too late. And it will be a wasted Doom. Bristleback gets himself all the way back to safety. It's about the same time as the BKB. BKB actually has slightly more. Oh, he's not going for Silver again. JG just went for Shadow Blade and wants AC instead. Raja, run in! Face tank it! Jump in, CZY. Free volley! Damage comes through, stun onto Mr. Monkey can be available. Nullifier as well. They can't get him away, but the Chain Frost is doing a lot. They find the kill onto Bombi. However, Karma's got a DD again. Can get screwed into no man's land. He has a Satanic.
he's just fine right there while Murky's being killed off on the side. GG gets called, but Xerxia, that very convincingly took down Team Flow in game number, well, the only game in this best of one scenario. So that means that currently Xerxia is 1-0, Team Flow is 1-1, and it's all coming down to the next matchup between UDV and Xerxia if we're going through a second round of tiebreakers, or